Hey, Molly, do you want to come on? Saw you raise your hand.
Yeah, I had a question about early organic marketing strategies. And I've seen that you've got some press, of course. So were you, did you have an organic marketing strategy in the beginning? Were you going out and looking for PR or brand ambassadors to achieve virality? Yeah, can you just walk us through kind of how you got that started?
Yeah. So press is great to post on LinkedIn, but like that is like pretty like spiky and really never, I don't think really moved the needle. Maybe like in the beginning with niche communities, like building some trust and awareness was helpful. So like less the Forbes headline and more like where's the blog that everybody, or TikTok, creator that everybody in your space follows. Like I do think that can help a little bit. Um, but I think having your own content strategy is key. And like we've had that since day one. One of my co-founders leads marketing, and I think he went like 5 years with posting on Instagram every single day. Like it's about consistency. And we had to find a strategy that worked for us. So like if we just posted pictures of sports gear every day, that would have got really boring and no one would have followed us. So what we did was like we posted a lacrosse helmet, then we posted a lacrosse highlight. A lot of people watch the highlights, so you like come for the highlights, stay for the gear, right? Like, and that was kind of the philosophy of how do we create a content engine that reaches the audience that we want to reach, and then how do we insert our messaging into it? It has to be like relevant enough, but it can be a little bit disconnected. And if you look at our TikTok and Instagram, like we're kind of really reinvested in that over the last year. We'll do some collaborations with influencers. I think that's helpful in the beginning. But I think having your own engine is really important and has been key for us. We got to $1 million in GMV without any paid marketing. It was all social. I mean, it was a different time where it was early days of Instagram. It was a lot easier to reach your full following. So we had 500,000 Instagram followers across multiple accounts. We had an account in lacrosse, baseball, hockey, and so we had like targeted content. But like there's no shortcuts on that stuff. It's think about like if you've watched Catch Me If You Can, I always think about this where they're like, how'd you pass the bar in Alabama or whatever the question is? And he's like, I studied. Like you just have to do the work sometimes. And like to us, that was the content strategy of you have to be consistent and put out high quality content. If you're not going to be serious about it, you might want to find a different channel. But for us, it was something we like really invested in, and it worked. It worked well for us.